Charges are pending this morning for a Southwest Airlines pilot after TSA agents say they found a gun in his carry-on bag at St. Louis Airport. TSA screeners nationwide are finding more firearms than ever. And on Capitol Hill, the agency faces criticism for its poor performance in undercover tests. Kris Van Cleave is at Reagan National Airport just outside of Washington. Kris, good morning.
Good morning. TSA officers are finding guns at checkpoints across the country at a rate of nearly 12 a day. And the most common explanation when it happens, passengers will say they simply forgot the gun was in that bag. TSA screeners at St. Louis's Lambert International Airport spotted this loaded 9mm Smith & Wesson in a carry-on of a Southwest Airlines first officer who had planned to board a flight to Las Vegas. The 51-year-old pilot was arrested, and the airport says charges are pending. The TSA's Instagram is full of pictures of guns found at checkpoints. So far this year, officers have stopped more than 3,700 from getting through. That's up 10% from all of last year, and the numbers have been rising for a decade. This latest incident comes as the TSA is facing heavy criticism for missing at least 70% of prohibited items brought through checkpoints during undercover tests earlier this year. Florida Senator Bill Nelson. You've been briefed on this report. How concerning is this?
I mean, this is hair on fire.
The testing is done every 2 years. In 2015, the TSA failed 95% of the time. What do you think that says about the level of security at those checkpoints at airports across the country?
I'm just amazed that a terrorist has not come through a checkpoint and done some very bad things on an airplane.
Department of Homeland Security Inspector General John Roth appeared before the House Oversight Committee yesterday.
We found deficiencies in the equipment, we found deficiencies in the personnel, and we found deficiencies in the process by which they interacted with the equipment.
The Inspector General says the TSA is showing some signs of improvement, and the agency is working to address 8 classified recommendations made from this testing. Those likely include improvements to equipment as well as training. We know in 2015 the TSA began retraining more than 40,000 screeners, but many of the officers who didn't do well in this testing said they were yet to receive that new training. Gayle?
Thank you very much, Kris Van Cleave.